Hi everybody, welcome to Saints Nation. We're going to change up the pace a little bit today and do some prom preparedness for everybody who's not ready for prom coming tomorrow. And as you know, since it's coming tomorrow, having a good set of ideas and tips to be prepared for prom with such short notice is very important. And seeing as we're all slaves to your demands, we figured we'd do that just for you guys. We've set up 3 videos, one from Daniel, one from Brandon, and one from Lito, all on how to have the perfect prom night. Let's go check them out, see what they're up to, and learn some stuff today. Alright, our first video today is coming from Daniel. He's our field correspondent, and he has a video on how to get a date for prom the very last minute. A DIY prom video. DIY prom date, if you will. Let's go see how you can get a date in less than 5 minutes.
Prom is coming tomorrow, and most of you all have dates, which is great, but there's still some of you guys still waiting for the girl to ask them. Well, that's not really going to happen. So I'm going to give you guys a quick crash course on how to ask the girl out the last second. Let's go. There are 4 crucial things a guy has to think about when asking a girl out. Theming, music, flowers, and of course themselves. Now, let's go to theming. Now theming, you want to do something that the girl likes. Like, let's just say the girl likes to watch Jersey Shore. Maybe you should just tan yourself orange like an Oompa Loompa. Then you just ask her out and hey, maybe she's into Oompa Loompas. You may never know. Now, let's go to music. Music is a crucial part when asking a girl out. It sets the mood when you're asking her the big question. You want to play something romantic, something soothing with violin music or something like that. You don't want to play Soldier Boy because she won't be Soldier Boying with you to prom. When you're getting the flowers to the girl, get her something beautiful like roses. It shows love and compassion. You don't want to give her dead flowers because pretty much A, they're dead, you're cheap, she doesn't like you. Now, let's go with you. Now, the most important part about asking a girl out is you have to be yourself. You don't want to be someone that the girl likes from a TV show just because they think you're cool. Because in the end, when you're in the dance and she doesn't really know you, you're just going to be sitting there in the chair, being alone, a loner, and it's going to be really sad. Yeah. Anyway, if you didn't like any of these tips and you're just too lazy, I'll give you some really simple pickup lines that the girls will always say yes to. Let's get to it. Oh hey, did you fall out of heaven? Because, oh, your face is... Whoa. Hey, if you were a booger, that'd be super gross. Like, oh my god. Why doesn't anyone love me? Hey, if I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together. Ah. Oh. This sucks. Girl, you're like the sun. I want it to be like 3 million miles away from me. Like, get out. Oh, back. Hey, would you go to prom with me? I get you flowers and there's music in the background. Well, I tried.
Well, that was a great piece. Let's move on to our next one. We have Lito on how to cut a rug. And for those of you who don't know what that means, keep your mind out of the gutter and find out. What you got for us, Lito?
Well, now that you know how to dress and how to pick up a date at the last second, it's time to learn the final thing, how to dance. If you're going to prom, unfortunately, a skill that many people lack is dancing, and that's kind of what prom is. So if you don't know how to dance, you're going to be in a bit of trouble. So today I've gathered some experts and my own professional knowledge of the dancing, the art of dance, and we will teach you some dances so that you can prepare for the final frontier, the dance floor. Spontaneous dancing is a great way to practice, but you're still limited by the knowledge of your dance. Stop. Stop. So today we've gathered some expert opinions and we're going to show you some dances. We're going to start with the simple and move towards the complex. The first one I want to show you today is pretty simple and anyone can do this. The fist pump. You raise your right hand up, start swaying side to side, and you're going to pump your fist a little. Now this is good if you don't know how to do anything and you don't want to do anything because you can just stand off to the side. The thing is you'll look like a 7th grader basically and you'll look very unskilled. But if you need something to do, it's pretty easy. But it's not very appropriate It's appropriate for most songs, but not slow dances, unless you're pretty cool, because then if you're awesome, you can do it. Ladies probably shouldn't do it because it'll just sort of a guy thing to fist pump. So instead, you have something else to do. You can do the girly sway. Just gonna sway back and forth. Once again, you'll probably look like a 7th grader, but still, it's something to do. So you're not just eating on the side or at home, because you're at prom. You gotta dance. So we gave you the fist pump, you got the girly sway. Now it's time to see some more complex dances. We have our panel of experts. They're gonna come in here, and they'll be here to show you some new dances. So be sure to take care and look at how they move, because we can't really go over each one by one, so we're just gonna show you a whole bunch right now. Let's go to our dances.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
Let the sky fall and it cries.
Upside, inside out. She's living like burn, Ow, she's a brick.
The next dance is kind of suggestive. I'm not sure if I can show it to you, so we're just going to go until the network blurs us out. So let's see. To present this suggestive dance, we have Brandon. Go ahead and walk on stage there, Brandon. Oh, well, that's the dance for you right there. So I guess we can't show it, but yeah, it's pretty suggestive anyway. The next dance is extremely crucial. If you don't know how to do this, your date is not going to like you very much. And you will fail at prom, because prom is a competition on the dance floor. You got to cut the rug well. So the next dance is the slow dance. I got chills when I said that, because it's the most difficult dance. If you fail this, you fail prom. As I said before, I like to be redundant. So to do this, I'm inviting my friend Lynn Zygotic. Zygotic means yoked, so Lynn is yoked. So here she comes. Lynn. This is Lynn Zygotic. We're going to show you how to slow dance. You're going to put your hands on her sides. You're going to go left, lean right, and you just repeat that until you're dancing. Don't stare directly into their eyes too much, because that's weird and socially unacceptable. So don't do that. Also, make sure your hands don't slide down too far, because you get too fresh and slap your face. Thank you, Lynn. Another one of my favorite dances is the shopping cart. This is good for any sort of upbeat song. And if I do see this in a slow dance, you are my hero. You're doing the shopping cart. You're walking down. Milk, cereal. Oh, I need this. Wait, what's the expiration date? Oh, put it in anyway. I don't care. Hamsters. Can't buy that in the grocery store, but whatever. Cornmeal. Now that you know the skills, it's time to go cut the rug. You're gonna get out there on the dance floor at prom, and you're just gonna take it away. Take it away. Use all the dance moves we've taught you today, and good luck, for it is the final frontier.
All right, thank you, Lito. That was very impressive. Your dance moves have always failed to impress me, but it'll work for some people. Why not? All right, now we're going to move on to Brandon, who has the final video. He's going to show you what you can do if you decided not to go to prom. I know it might be a minority in the school, but there are a few people who aren't going to prom, so a few things to learn from Brandon himself. Let's go check it out.
Thanks, Spencer. Now, I know the prom is a big deal and all, but what happens if you don't get a date in time? You don't do anything? Wrong. I'm here to tell you exactly what you can do, and these helpful prom not going to tips. That's what I call it, prom not going to. Let's go.
You can pass the time by reading a nice book.
Wait.
Instead of wasting away indoors, why don't you spend your time in the great outdoors? Instead of actually going out and socializing, have a nice day at home with your favorite video game. You could also catch up on all that extra sleep that you've been missing.
Well, I certainly hope that video helped with all your not going to prom needs. I certainly won't. Back to you.
Alright, well, thanks for sticking with us on this special episode of Saints Nation. Hope you learned something. I know I did. And we will see you next Friday with another episode of Saints Nation. Have a nice weekend.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway.